What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another Blu-ray update. It's been a while since I've done a Blu-ray update video. I did one in May, and I have skipped so many months, and I apologize for that, guys. Just because I haven't bought a lot of Blu-rays in those months, and so I decided I would combine them, all three of them together, to do a massive Blu-ray update for you guys. And I got a bunch of Blu-rays right here. Old releases, collections, new releases, steelbooks, all of the bunch. I split them all, divided them into different categories. I'll reveal the old ones first. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of these Blu-rays. And yeah, this is going to be a fun time, guys. Grab a drink, grab some popcorn. Let's get started. Alright, so the first three movies I have here from Best Buy or from the $5 bin, and I really wanted to buy them. So first movie I got is a classic. School of Rock, directed by Richard Linklater. This is a great comedy film that I feel a lot of people have forgotten about. Jack Black starred in this movie, and it's fantastic. If you guys don't know what the School of Rock is, Dewey Finn, Jack Black, is this guy looking for money and a job, and he fake becomes a substitute teacher, and he's a fraud, and so he forms his own school band. And yeah, Jack Black's great in the film. It's really funny. It might be my favorite Richard Linklater film. So if you haven't seen The School of Rock, or if you need to rewatch it, I definitely rewatch it. This is a funny film. Up next is a really cheesy action film from the 90s. Nick Cage, John Cusack, John Malkovich, Con Air. Con Air, baby, put the bunny back in the box. I'm just kidding. Con Air, really cheesy action film. Haven't rewatched it in a while, but looking forward to rewatching it sometime. I remember thinking this movie was a lot of fun, really stupid, and just hilarious. Nick Cage steals every single scene in the film with a bunny. And so yeah, Con Air, it was $5.99 at Best Buy. I couldn't pass that up for sure. For $5 at Best Buy, this is the Best Picture winner of 2007, No Country for Old Men. Directed by the Coen brothers, starring Javier Bardem, Tommy Lee Jones, Josh Brolin. This is a fantastic Coen brothers film, and seen it for $5. This is why Javier Bardem got the role of Silva in Skyfall. Fantastic film. Love this movie. Up next, I picked up some animated films. DreamWorks films. They were really cheap. They re-released a bunch of them. I got How to Train Your Dragon, the first one, because I didn't have it on Blu-ray yet. And re-watching How to Train Your Dragon a few months ago, love How to Train Your Dragon. This is a fantastic movie. Such a great relationship, Hiccup and Toothless. The second one is even better in my opinion. And so excited for How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. That's my most anticipated animated film of next year, over Toy Story 4. I love these movies so much. They're fantastic. Then I picked up the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. The first one in 3D. That's pretty weird. Yeah, the first one, haven't rewatched in a while. Kung Fu Panda 2. I remember really liking this one. I thought it was better than the first. But Kung Fu Panda 3 might be my favorite in the trilogy. I really like this one. But again, all three of these movies were really cheap, and I think they're great DreamWorks movies, so looking forward to rewatching them sometime. Alright, the next film is a 4K. Because of Equalizer 2, I picked up The Equalizer, the first one in 4K. The Equalizer, it's a gritty film. Really bloody and violent. Denzel Washington gives a good performance in here. And Antoine Fuqua, the second one, was disappointing. This one is enjoyable. It's really dark, mysterious, some fucked up shit in the film. So, it's a fun, grindhouse style film. Alright, and the last old release I picked up that was really cheap, never had this yet, Catch Me If You Can. Steven Spielberg, his underrated masterpiece. Catch Me If You Can, fantastic film. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks give fantastic performances in it. Really good heist comedy, and Frank Abagnale Jr., all the shit that he did in his career is astounding to me. Based on a true story, it's unbelievable. Watch this movie. It's great. Alright, because of Ocean's 8 coming out this year, I picked up all three of the Ocean's movies. Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and Ocean's 13. I have Stardust reactions to all three of these, and definitely my favorite's Ocean's 11. It's a great heist movie. George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, a huge cast in it. And Steven Soderbergh's direction. That film was just a really well stylized heist movie. Ocean's 12 is the worst one, the weakest one. This movie didn't at all focus on the heist. It was so weird, so many conveniences, and it's stupid. and Ocean's 13 was an improvement. I really enjoyed it. It's my second favorite. And Ocean's 8 wasn't that bad. So the Ocean's trilogy are really enjoyable heist films. Alright, I picked up a horror collection. I got a collab coming up with Jay Vaders for the month of Halloween in October. I picked up the Halloween collection, baby. All 10 movies right here in one collection. Have not seen the Halloween movies. I'm not a horror junkie. And Michael Myers just never resonated with me as a kid because I was scared shitless of him. I'm just kidding. I heard a lot of movies in this franchise are not good. And only one, the first one, John Carpenter's classic, is the best one. So I'm looking forward to watching all of these. Maybe reviewing them. Possibly reviewing them. And doing my collab with Jay. Can't wait, Jay. Alright, the next collection I got is the Mission Impossible collection. All 5 movies. I already had Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation on Blu-ray. I never had the first 3 on Blu-ray. And I've seen all the Mission Impossible movies, including Fallout. And all of them are pretty great, and except for the second one. It was just eh. But really, Mission Impossible is one of the best action franchises. Of course I had to pick this up. And it's worth buying, because all of these films are pretty much great and entertaining. Alright, and because of the first Purge coming out this year, I picked up all of the 3 previous films in 4K, starting with The Purge, the first one. This is the worst Purge movie. This is a straight-up home invasion movie, and it really was a missed opportunity. You could have really made this a fun movie by going out and seeing The Purge happen. But it just took place in a house, and it's a home invasion movie. Really stupid. But The Purge Anarchy was an improvement. It had Frank Grillo in it, and we got to see a city aspect. But it wasn't perfect. And I get The Purge election year gets a lot of hate, but I enjoyed The Purge election year as much as Anarchy. Guilty pleasure for me. There's a really straight up girl that's like, I want my fucking candy bar. So many cheesy one-liners, but yeah, these movies, they're guilty pleasures, but hey, I had to watch these to do a ranking video. Alright, now we're on to new releases. Just regular slipcovers for these. The first one I picked up, have not seen this movie yet, but I heard it's fantastic from the reviews I've seen from my friends. Revenge. I heard great things about it and never played in any theater near me, and I saw this Blu-ray for 14 bucks, and I had to pick this one up. So, I will watch this movie soon, but if you have seen Revenge, let me know your thoughts on this film down below. Isle of Dogs, directed by Wes Anderson. Fantastic stop-motion animated film, and the animation in here is flawless. The stop-motion effects, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, so many characters in the film, I'm forgetting a lot of them, Bill Murray, Jeff Goldblum, and it's just a really creative type of animated film. It reminded me of Fantastic Mr. Fox, also by Wes Anderson. Some people think this movie's overrated. I disagree a little bit. It's going to be tough what's going to win animated feature at the Oscars next year, Incredibles 2 or this, but this movie is fucking amazing. Alright, we're finally on to the Steelbooks. All 3 of these Steelbooks look fantastic. Starting with my second favorite film of the year so far, A Quiet Place. Shh. Quiet Place is absolutely fantastic. This is a flat-out horror masterpiece. John Krasinski, great direction from him. And such a silent film. They hear you, they can hunt you. So, a beautiful steelbook and a fantastic film. I mean, a lot of people love A Quiet Place. This movie, man, it's so damn good. And I don't know why they're making a sequel. You could do a prequel to this film. But yeah, A Quiet Place is a best version of a Cloverfield movie for this year. Alright, the next steelbook I have is Ready Player One. Ready Player One, one of my favorite films of the year for sure. Steven Spielberg back to his blockbuster charm and magic. This film, so many pop culture references, such great action, such great interesting dynamics in here, and it's so great. Can't wait to rewatch this movie again. Some people had issues with the characters, but I can forgive it because this movie's a total blast, and it made me feel like a kid again. Since A Quiet Place was my pickup of the month last month, I do have a pickup of the month for August. No competition whatsoever. Avengers Infinity War. What you guys came here to see. This just came out today. Just picked it up today. This steelbook is fucking fantastic. Love the artwork. Just Thanos alone. That's all you need for this steelbook. And Infinity War, what else needs to be said? This is my favorite movie of the year so far. It's flawless, nothing wrong with this film. 10 years of the MCU leaded up to this film, and it did not disappoint in any way. So Infinity War is obviously my pickup of the month. There you have it, guys. That was my Blu-ray update video for the months of June and July. Let me know down below in the comments section what you guys picked up in those previous months. Do you have any of the Blu-rays I picked up? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you guys, as always, for watching this Blu-ray update, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!